I call this my memory board because I get so tired from seeking justice and dealing with bullshit and helping others that I have to write stuff down so that I remember to tell you. Not that I forget what happened, okay? But because it's important to me for you to know that there's a lot of frivolous activity. So yesterday at 10th District Court, I got there in the morning to file a restraining and protection order from harassment, gang stalking, and abuse. And when I got there, well, seemingly my daughter was there. And because it was noted that Seabrook Police Department sent her mail to her abuser, okay? They purposely sent her mail to Vermont instead of her residence in New Hampshire when they had that address. The judge picked right up on that. Just so you know, she also was very upset about that. Must I say, she was quite fucking pissed off about that. I have actually, because the judge was so pissed off and I overheard what she was saying. Now, mind you, I didn't go there with my daughter. We just happened to be there at the same goddamn time. And if it wasn't for me and for her friend that's been loyal for her all these years, okay, my daughter has strength. But she had even more strength because she got up there and she told in front of the judge about the sexual molestation and assaults that she's been going through since she was 12 years old. And how coincidental, I was there to file a restraining order against the perpetrator who's been sexually assaulting and abusing my daughter, abusing me and my grandson as well as my daughter for all of these years. Since 2007. She made statements about it. I've made statements about it. Trevor Colby and Vermont State Police hide the information about it. And then they went to the extremes of trying to burn the fucking courthouse down in Guildhall, Vermont back in April of 2018. Okay, so let's talk about that afterwards. But for now, let me just show you a little bit of information. The restraining order, well, we're waiting to hear back on that. And even if it's denied, I'm going to be calling mental health services, all of these agencies that are supposed to be helping us that have declined to assist us. Well, they're going to be called as witnesses. And I requested that the court pay for my witnesses. Okay. And one of my witnesses will have to be my daughter. Right. And so along with that, we'll have to be Seacoast Mental Health. I've already filed against them, but they're going to have to face me. All of these people are going to have to face me in the courtroom and tell me why I'm not protected, okay? And tell me why Hampton Falls sent my mail to the wrong address purposely, Neil Casale, and I was arrested, okay? So in June, I was arrested and it said that I had not paid a ticket that I did not receive in the same goddamn courthouse. So when I go back there today to get a copy of my restraining order and get a copy of that ticket and information as to, I'm going to ask for the state of Vermont to be sued 23.4% interest 24/7 a day until you pay me in full for what you did to me. That's illegal apprehension. That's kidnapping by restraint. That's invasion of my privacy. That's violation of my constitutional rights, human rights, civil rights, disability rights, and the fact that you committed crimes when you kidnapped me by gunpoint and restraint, and you took me to an unknown, unfamiliar territory that was not safe for me. And there you go. So Hampton PD's in trouble. Seabrook PD's in trouble. The Bickford clan up there, up in Island Pond. And so then, as we're checking in, the Hampton Court Marshal, the old fucking pervert that he is, he's asking a person about their piercings. That is sexual. Explicit questions. That's a privacy concern. That's a pedophiliac concern. And that's a predator concern. So if anybody goes to Hampton, New Hampshire court over there by Exeter and Seabrook, New Hampshire, just know that those old dudes, they have no business asking you questions about your body. Okay? That's fucking gross. That means they're predators and perverts that were checking us ladies out. And I'm being serious when I tell you that's a fucking issue. Hampton Court Marshal feeling bold behind me. Well, that's because when I filed the restraining order, the woman told me I had to sit there and wait. No, the fuck I don't. I've got a ADA disability of a heart condition. And when I've got anxiety, it's not a good fucking place for me to be, noting that I also have a support animal, okay? This stupid motherfucker, this old fucking geezer, Marshall, comes up and I didn't even see the fucking security dude. But when I went to turn around and I see him there and I said thank you, at the same time, he was looking like he wanted to come forward. I wish the fuck he would. I wish the fuck another security guard would do something like that. Something real fucking stupid, like what they did to my daughter. Okay? Back on August 4th of 2025. She was abused by security guards that put their fucking hands on her and tackled her at a hospital when she was there after an accident, after being drugged, requesting help, and had a fucking seizure. So that being North Country Hospital in Newport, Vermont. Boy, oh boy, I hope all you boys are listening to me today. I want justice. So everybody from MAA and MA, get the fuck up here and let's get justice. Mind you, I've already filed high-risk protection orders. That means I requested that all the police and politicians, everybody involved in my cases, have their guns and all their weapons relinquished. I filed that in U.S. District Court in Concord, New Hampshire. If you don't believe me, call and ask about it. No transparency here, boys and girls. This is during the time that they abused my daughter. Shock therapy, memory loss, and changing. Yeah, that's what they tried. Here is, again, a copy of the poem that Kevin Bickford, the guy that I filed a report against, okay, requesting protection, he wrote this, and it was intent to let me know in fear that he wanted to kill me. It's already, again, been recognized by a judge, and I had a restraining order because of it, and that's the same person that I had to file against again yesterday. Oh, yes, the CASA case of the federal agent who sexually assaulted me, and then all of my shit went missing. Yep, so did the case. Get dismissed frivolously. And Washington, D.C., they've got it all now. Trevor Colby is involved in this. That's Mark Newell's friend and friends with Jeffrey Noyce as well. Everybody got this information, people. Stop hiding it. Come forward and start asking questions. Call 802-676-3901 and ask the court clerk for a copy of a statement form for FOIA and get the information as to where all these hidden reports went. This is to the attorney, aka senator in the state of Vermont that I fired. Fired the senator, people. When I tell you my name is Kimberly Dawn for a reason, it's because that means the Queen of the Fortress. And do you know what Queen of the Fortress means? I just going to tell you, my grandmother was Tabitha Roop of Norwich, England. The heiress to Norfolk, England. If you don't believe me, look it up. False reports by Bickford. And that's why malicious prosecution, lawsuit against all of them. And again, 23.4% interest, 24/7 until they settle with me. And all of this gets sent to my family in England. So again, my name is Kimberly Dawn. Last name is Howes. That's right. And yet we date back to John D. Hughes, 1066, a Viking year. Ask the FBI. Call Christopher Wray and find out why he hid the information, and then ask his wife if she knows how Christopher Wray knows me. And the reason Christopher Wray knows me and how he knows me would be the great reason why he's hiding the information from you about me. Previously in 2019, read this. What happened to it? Interesting, right? Hidden report of sex trafficking and how they took my children illegally from me. Here is a copy of Kevin Bickford's statement signing my daughter's name, trying to get a protection order against me when he didn't even live in the apartment building. He's the creator of all chaos, and that is why I had a restraining order in place against him. Jeffrey Noyce's name is right on the top in the first one. And you all are responsible for what happened to me and my daughter, just so you know, because you've all hidden this information or ignored it. So ignorance is a virtue and you can pay the consequences. That means you taxpayers. Do you hear me loud and clear? You taxpayers are going to pay my way. And you rightfully deserve to, because of allowing these creepers to fucking harass, stalk, terrorize, and abuse me and my family. Convicted sex offender, Vermont State Police, former deputy, and former trooper, Island Pond, Vermont. Ex-chief of police Jeffrey Noyce admits to sexually assaulting the girls. And here it is in the newspaper. My daughter desperately was trying to get away from the abuse. And this is what I get. And I'm proud of her. But you see, it's more distress in writing about what y'all have done to me and my family. So I would suggest that you all start looking into Trevor Colby, Vermont State Police, Vincent Aluzzi, and the judges. And if you don't believe me, you keep on defaming me, talking shit about me, and harassing me and my family, I'm promising you, those lawsuits are going to go up.